Welcome to DreamHack Halo's map breakdown for the map Livefire. My name is Wonderboy, and yes, I am Europe's 13th highest average placing HCS player. Starting off the breakdown, we have some starting strategies for you. Do note that these are for full squads, so if you're playing solo duo queue, well, good luck. If you are Cobra team, you will be spawning below tower. Try this opening strategy. Send player 1 towards green so they can make sure no one grabs the repulsor for free, while also preventing a player coming from big door and flanking down through pillars to bottom middle. If this player meets no resistance on this side of the map, they can flank a platform to create a pinch at top middle. Send player 2 to top middle to fight for the sniper, and importantly, to call out any info on players, especially players dropping down into the fight for the heatwave. Speaking of the heatwave, send player 3 to dummy side to prevent a flank, also giving them a chance to help contest heatwave if they're clear on their side of the map. Then player 4 is your flexible player, who can do a few things, either doubling up with player 2 and fighting for sniper and platforms, or they can help player 3 contest the heatwave and also prevent flanks coming up from power up side. If you are on Eagle team, who spawn at the opposite side over at A site, try this. Player 1 should play for information on the left side of the map. Their goal is to prevent the platform flank and call how many players are going to heatwave from pillars. If this side of the map is free, this player can grab repulsor and repulse up to C platform, creating a top middle pinch, or they pinch heatwave by going through pillars. Your player 2 will go straight to sandbags and contest the sniper, and very importantly, must call out any droppers into the heatwave fight. Remember, getting information to your team will help win or lose fights. Player 3 will play for the heatwave. The main enemy will come from dummy door, however information from player 1 may mean you need to back out through key door and rethink your approach if outmanned. Your player 4 once again is your flexible player, so depending on your priority they can either go top and contest sniper, go left with player 1 and look for players coming pillars, or even join player 3 to fight for the heatwave. Next up are the spawn zones. Understanding and controlling spawns is as important as always in a Halo game. It's best not to think of spawns as specific spots on the map, but rather as zones where a player could potentially be. Spawn knowledge is all about using the information you have and using it to help you predict where the enemy are going to be. For Livefire, let's consider these 4 key areas: A site, back B, tower and canal, and brutes. Though there are more specific spawn zones, having these areas in mind when looking for spawning players or making a rotation in objective will help you make quicker decisions and keep map control. An example of this is if your team has all 4 members alive, but the enemy only has 2, you know that your team is spread between B site, nest, and tower. The enemy spawners will likely be at the opposite side of the map, at A site, meaning you can have your team push as a unit towards A and kill the 2 spawners before they have a chance to regroup. Lastly but not leastly, here's the fun part, your jumps and nerdy spots. Number 1 is the plasma pistol jump. This one probably isn't new to you by now, but it is still useful. Jump onto the plasma pistol panel and look towards this ledge. Late jump off the panel and crouch so you don't hit your noggin on the roof, and then clamber up. This is a great way to get up top early or to catch your opponents in tower off guard. Number 2 is the the Shyway slide. A slide that can get you from A to scoreboard and catch your opponent sleeping. Is this hard to do? Yes. Is it satisfying when you achieve it? Also yes. You want to line yourself up on this rail here. Run along it, fall off, and hit a curb slide as late as you can. Then jump up, look at the scoreboard before clambering onto it. Number 3, a spot that's value can be seen in this clip. Quick, roll the Pistola snakebite clip.
They have the lead, it's a 4-point difference. Pistola, he's gonna stay alive somehow. Oh my God, alive! The hardest kill in Halo.
Which shows how useful it can be for throwing off opponents and staying alive. Simply walk and crouch jump into this wall and you'll be hidden from opponents. This can be great for oddball if you're waiting for teammates to spawn and don't want to overextend. That's all for this episode of Map Breakdowns. We'll see you in the next one.